Welcome to Front Office Bosses. We back in. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
we back in effect,
brother, man.
guys. We ain't been here in 3 weeks. We came to holler at y'all, man. We got everybody here.
They haven't been here in 3 weeks. I'm always available.
He's lying.
You can call me anytime or come by or talk or, and I'll give you the real shit. Let you know.
Where we at again?
We have Front Office Bosses Podcast, man. It's your B.O.I.Q. Cons, man. We in here to give y'all the real, man. The real straight up.
Very much so. Yeah. I have so many aliases. It doesn't make any sense. Call me whatever you like.
It's an electrician right there.
Very
loud.
That's my occupation. Not what I do every day. I do house calls too, ladies. We stop.
Listen, so on camera, on a serious note, we was talking about not that we were super serious. We was talking about not really men these days not really wanting to be married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was watching a video and they were saying how it's a thing now. It's where they kind of just I said thing like I'm not saying how we kind of just like as far as not really wanting to take that step. And they were saying on the video because of modern day ethics.
Yeah, because we know this most to be, if you thinking about traditionally, it's mostly a woman's fantasy to be married. Or it used to be until this modern day thing came in now. It was a woman's fantasy to be married and swept away and the man get on his knees and, propose and all that in the ring and all that. But now it's turned into something totally different to where, it's no longer that, but at the same, let me say this too, and then I just have the philosophy too, just because of, maybe someone's going to say, oh, it's because you were traumatized and you didn't meet the right woman. But at the end of the day, it's the real truth of the matter is that the benefits for the man.
What's up, Lisa?
There are not a lot. The benefits for the woman outweigh it for the man, because at any time the woman can say that she's not happy, unreconcilable differences. If you have children together, automatically she's going to have the children to a certain degree. Because I know my brother here, he has
that ain't gotta fly all the time.
We just say traditionally, most times that's what happens. Yeah. The man loses his house, he loses his cars, he loses all his worldly possessions.
But wait, can I interject real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Just two things. Like what you said before, it was the woman's
fantasy.
Yeah, it's the woman's fantasy to have a wedding.
There you go. Not be married. The wedding
all the time.
And because the marriage is a whole different. Thing. So that's correct. They want the glitz and the glamour of the big dress, the big wedding.
A lot of them would like.
Yeah, the glitz and the glamour. But the marriage is what the man wants, but the woman wants, like you said, the party.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And when things don't work out, or you find out that this person that you love is not the person that you really want to conduct your life with, then it changes. And like I said, the man is losing in the marriage 80%, 90% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
But that was my second interjection. Mm-hmm. It's not always the woman's fault that the man is losing.
No.
All right,
it's because it goes to the court. See, men, you
that contract you entered into.
Tend not to remember or understand that we entered into a contract with court before we entered it in with our wife. So everything goes to the court, and they because again, I think we said this in a previous season. I said it. When a woman gets married to a man, she becomes his property, whether you like it or not.
You said that.
The judge told me that. Okay. So even when you go, this. Like I said, it's not the woman. It's not the woman.
It's in the paperwork.
It's not on her that's taking advantage of the man. Yeah. And we tend to take our anger out on them, and it's not them. You gotta remember, it's us against them. You know what I'm saying? And because of them, we split.
And unfortunately, we can't do it like Roots jump over the broom.
I mean, you can.
But most women ain't gonna want to do that.
No, they don't.
They don't
because of the glitz and glamour.
And like you said, if we kept it just between us as our own personal contract, me and you, man and woman. Okay, look, we here together. We gonna do this thing together, and not go down there and sign into this contract with these people, because if things don't work out, they do work out either way. It's a contractual thing, and it's not gonna be me. It's going to be me hating you, but really it's me hating the system that created the situation for you to divorce me. Right. So now I have to give you said things based on what this contract says. Mm-hmm. So I'm with you. And if we kept it like that, maybe non-traditional, back to the old ways, it would be okay.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You were supposed to interject the law into your personal marriage. And once you do that, that's when it falls apart.
A business.
It is a business.
It becomes a business.
It is a business.
In both all to be
Chip Cohen.
All property from that business either belongs to the state or split by the state.
Based on what they come up with.
Yes.
If you two cannot come to reconcile differences to say, to decide, okay, this is what it's going to be, and I'm okay.
Yes.
And a lot of it comes in, but then you interject bitterness into it, you can forget about it. Yes. As the man, you've lost. If she's bitter, as a man, you have lost.
That's game over.
It's game over. You know what I'm saying? Even sometimes when they're not. Just, if they know a little bit more than you do, an educational value, you in the dark, son, you can.
They tend to know a lot.
They do.
They know a lot.
Even them methodical preachers, they have time.
So you ain't doing the marriage thing. Let's get back to that.
I don't think that's it.
Nah, we can do whatever.
Not through the court.
I had this conversation today.
Not through the court. We can sign a contract. We can make our own contract. Go to the notary public, and you really don't have to make it public, but you can put it on record if you want, if she wants to. But if not, it's just between. It's only between y'all two and the Most High. Once you put the state in it, it becomes a business. It's not even a third party. It's a third party. You got a third party intervener and a third party interloper.
Yeah,
that's what they call it.
And they make all the decisions, believe it or not.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
You basically have written
now, but wait, if the said husband have his ducks in order, he ultimately has the last say so. He do.
But unfortunately,
the judge is gonna place it that way.
And you're right. And unfortunately, it's very, very, very smart what you said, because what you said is very true.
No, I thought you were gonna say it's very few people that know that.
And it's very few that know that too. But what you're saying is very right. But what happens is, the first thing we do is we lawyer up. And guess what? Just like a doctor, that lawyer is not going to tell you, you don't need me to do said thing so that you can get your rights.
You want to know why?
Because it's a money. Because he won't make no money unless you got the office.
That's true. The reason that is because the lawyer don't work for you. The lawyer works for the court. His first obligation is
to the court system,
and then to his client.
And then to his client.
Yeah.
And so, but at the end of the day, too, it's
money.
It's a money thing
it's money.
It's money and ethics.
It's money. You want to know why? I mean, aside from, I don't know too much about family court.
Yeah.
But if a lawyer loses a case, he has to pay for that case. They have to come to court with their checkbook.
I understand.
And if they lose the case, they have to pay for it. They have to pay for the case.
Yeah.
The whole case.
In what cases? Any case?
I mean, I don't know about family court.
Okay.
Criminal.
And that's why it's based on much money
like that.
Shell out.
If your lawyer loses, like say the defendant, say the prosecutor,
that money that you paid him, you gotta get that money to the. Yeah, you gotta get that money up.
they got to bring a checkbook to court.
Oh wow.
It's very true.
I'm sorry, look. If anybody's family member is a lawyer or an attorney, Esquire, if you know any Esquires, I'm sorry.
But it's the truth.
But it is the truth.
It is the truth. It is very much
American jurisprudence.
Like I said, it's just like a doctor. Why would he give you the cure when he can keep you sick?
Well, that's like what's going on now. That's like what's going on. I mean, y'all follow RFK?
Yeah.
You follow RFK?
I can't indulge. But and I'm starting to kind of pick up on things and into education from behind it.
They trying to get rid of him, but a lot of the stuff he's saying is, it does have some validity to it. I'm not saying that I'm 100%
with him, but I'm listening to what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's definitely intriguing.
I was going to say convincing, but I'm getting some intriguing.
And I'm getting some things from it, but I'm a fence rider.
Yeah.
So I have 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I mean, you have to be, but you still research.
And as soon as I feel like that shit ain't working for me, hey, look here, man.
Yeah.
It's been nice. It's been good. It's time for me to go.
But all doctors, all nurses take a Hippocratic oath. They take an oath to do no harm.
And that's why.
You know what I mean? So when you do your research and you go in there and you ask them certain things, they have to answer it.
Due to the oath they signed.
And that's why I encourage y'all to not be organ donors. Because they are not going to fight for your life. They're going to fight for that organ.
Right, ain't that crazy?
Okay? I mean,
but if you come in there to the point where they feel like you ain't going to make it, then we going to go, hey, look, we got this car, and we got a heart, we got a kidney, we got eyes.
The high school football player in North Carolina, what, 2 years ago.
Okay.
He was in a car accident.
Yeah.
But he was an organ donor, and
they'll fight for the organs.
The parents was in there
and
flipping out.
They could do.
You know what I mean? And he was brain dead, but you know what I mean. They had him on the
machine to save this.
So
save those organs.
They tried to call the doctor, and the doctor said, I mean, ain't nothing we could do. He's not gonna just sit on the end. He's an organ donor.
He's not gonna sit.
Parents didn't really want to.
I did see that. They fought like hell, and nothing they can do.
There's
nothing they can do. They're not gonna save your life.
Willfully gave over.
Not gonna save your life. You come in there, a motorcycle accident, and your head bust open, and you said he was give his kidney and lungs. Well,
you gotta remember, man, there's people waiting for this shit.
Yeah,
I mean, not only rich people. I mean, it's regular people waiting for it too.
Yeah.
But, kids, children waiting for this.
I had watched that, followed that Kanika Jenkins case for a minute in Chicago, where they shot in the freezer. You heard about that joint?
I did. Yeah, I did.
They were saying
that's coming. That's the thing that's rolling now.
It's still coming back.
It's still coming back.
Yeah, I see it the other day, but that was
because it was her. It was her anniversary or something recently, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
yeah. She just came up like it was her. It just happened recently, but it was the same date as her death or whatever. But they was
the owner, I think, of the hotel was in all that, the harvest and all that harvest. They got some famous chick. They said had Lisa. They said the name too.
There's a lot of people and places in town.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Black market, big money.
Yeah. You got, and some things you got to be really careful when you go to foreign countries too.
Yeah.
Bust your head open, and boy, you will wake up with missing parts.
Taiwan is Taiwan. I think it's Taiwan.
What about how much is it?
Taiwan. Get. The lowest is $250,000. The highest is about 750,000. Black lady was traveling in Taiwan. I think it was Taiwan. It might have not been. I think it's Taiwan. But she was going with friends.
Yeah.
Her friends, they was from America, but they was over there traveling together.
Yeah.
And the girl told her on the train, she was like, "You know how much I can get for you?" Wow. Straight up, you know how much I can get for you?
That's crazy.
You know how much your kidney go? How much your kidney go for?
Kidney, liver.
Man, you know what your eyes
go for? Yeah, man.
An eyeball. Just think about it in America. In America, 40,000 for your afterbirth.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah. Imagine what. Yeah, so imagine what
40 grand,
yeah.
40 grand for your yeah.
What's the cause of that? What they use?
Stem cell research. You know,
Okay.
we still using Henrietta Lacks organs. Henrietta Lacks was a black lady that they secretly did operation on, and they took her part of her body, a piece of her organ, some organ. And till this day, science, medical science, is using Henrietta Lacks. We eating her. I hate to be vulgar like that, but we eating. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Henrietta Lacks, black lady.
Damn.
Yeah, they took her. They took her. Oh, that wasn't long ago. That was like in the 80s, 70s. I think that was in like 70s.
And so they was watching now, young kids like, them niggas old. They said that wasn't long ago. Us, that was it.
Yeah, that was long ago.
Yeah, it was long ago.
Yeah, we were born in the 1900s.
Yeah.
We were born in.
I forgot somebody.
In 1900s.
Yeah, somebody said like, you were born in 19.
What? Yeah.
I forgot when I was that. I made it seem mad old. Like, yo, you born in 1900s.
Yeah, man. That's like real shit. Like,
yeah, that's crazy though.
Real shit. Like,
nah, but I didn't know about that. I didn't know. I didn't know him really last.
Yeah, that's why they want to cut the baby off the umbilical.
And that's why even now they have for some time now.
Vaccinations he was talking about before he was on camera.
Yeah.
You think it's in the vaccination?
Yeah, and for some time now, it's they've been they even have certain medical facilities that will take the placenta and store it.
Yeah.
If you have the money to pay for it. And what happens if your child...
Well, they can't charge you for that's your biological property.
It's your biological property.
They will fight you for it, but they can't charge you for it.
In order for them to keep it alive where it can be used, it's a fee for it.
For them. They're going to try to keep it alive, for what?
Okay. I have no argument on that.
No,
I'm just saying, for the knowledge that I have.
Well, if you wanted to keep it fresh,
yes,
they would charge you.
They charge. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. I mean, that ain't.
Yeah.
That's like
I don't know if they cryogenically freeze it, however, but
right.
If your child gets sick, they can use that to fix your child. But they don't tell us that now. They don't. That's not for
She got hers dehydrated, and
they can cut pieces of that. Yeah.
And she takes it.
Wow. Regeneration, and it
I know when you
can fix cancer, can fix all kinds of anomalies of the body. Yeah. But like I said, it's a hell of a feat. It's the same as women who freeze their eggs because they want to eventually have kids. All of that is one big corporation. They do all this kind of different abilities where they can preserve parts of the human anatomy to help you cure diseases or whatever like that. Like we all know. I mean, unless you're not woke, I mean, they have the cure for every disease that's ever come about right now. It's all about how much money you have.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I heard it's stupid expensive.
It's all about how much money you
Who
have.
got the cure?
Who has the cure? Yeah. Well, I can't put my finger on who has the cure, but the medical pavilion, medical facilities, medical practice, whatever you want to have, they have a cure for almost everything in the world.
But they never cured nothing.
They're not going to. Why would I fix you if I can keep you sick and make money off of it?
You need pills. You need to buy these pills.
Why? I mean,
what corporate? I don't know. I don't know what entity it is to say,
and not utilize it even for rich people.
I was about to say they might give it to them
because you gotta remember. Do they give it to them? Because
they don't.
Because you have one of the richest
billionaires, and they can't.
One of the richest men in the world,
and
he had 9 heart transplants.
Yes, I understand.
So if they have a cure for something,
why have they not given it to
why
them?
they haven't given it to even the most wealthiest people?
The same reason we say, like we're thinking about it's called gatekeeping.
No, I'm thinking that. Yeah, I'm thinking that like you not even though you the richest, like he might. I can't say he the richest.
And I'm not saying that the medicine would help the heart, you know what I mean, or whatever. But I'm just saying like what has what have they cured?
It ain't no different than some of the.
They might have cured. We'll never know.
Okay. When you sue a doctor, what is that called?
Which you can't even sue him either, really.
What is that called?
Medical malpractice.
What's that again?
Medical malpractice.
So what are they doing?
They're practicing on you. It's a practice. It's not a definite. It's all a practice. It's all a practice. Yeah. It has never been for sure. Because if it was a for sure, it'd have to be a 100% non-fatality whenever they do surgery or they administer some kind of medication or what they could consider a cure. So yes, I get what you're saying, but we're talking about
now, like AIDS.
We're talking about the literal sense, yes,
and things like that.
Yes, but
because
they have. I mean, they have things that they can. They have provenly. They have proven that this is a cure for it. Through trials or whatever like that. But the FDA and the other associations decide, okay, well, there's not enough human trials to say that this is gonna be the end of all things. And it's just like this with the COVID thing. Okay, COVID was only here for less than a fucking year. They said they had a cure for it.
Who said that?
You mean who said that?
They said they had a vaccination for it.
Vaccination? Okay,
they can't say cure.
They can't. You're right. You can't use that wordage.
Man,
you're right.
We can't. Nobody can
use that wordage. You're right.
We definitely
because if it was a cure, then that means nobody would have it.
Yeah.
You would. It would be obliterated. There'd be no way it would ever come back. So I got what you're saying as far as wordage. So you are correct about that. I'm just saying in the literal sense of us talking, they have many vaccinations type cures for all types of diseases. But the ones that are closest to actually being a cure, they would rather not put those ones out to the public.
Sebi said he was curing niggas.
Who said that? Well, Dr. Sebi.
Some people say it's debatable, but there is. I mean, he did go to court. There is a court case. That he do have a court case.
It's funny, because it's like, if you listen to some of Jamaicans do, some of Jamaicans do. I got the cure for everything, man. You eat a raw cabbage, man, and wrap the food in an onion, and you'll be cured.
Man,
they got a cure for everything.
You want to know why? It's not that they have a cure for everything.
Natural way they live.
It's not only that. What I just found this out. I don't know if people knew.
Oh man, dead 2 days. We come back. We bring them back to life.
Every week or every month, they do whatever they eat is a food that they have, natural food that is a parasite cleanse.
Yeah,
they do a parasite cleanse naturally from their diet.
Yeah.
So they don't get as many illnesses as when they do get a cold or something, kind of severe.
Yeah, they do.
It's really easy for them to cure it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As Dr. Sebi said, it's all about every sickness comes from the mucus.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes from mucus. But it also parasites.
Like the parasite.
I used to catch eczema. Yeah. I used to get eczema.
Yeah.
I just found out eczema was a parasite. It's not a skin
disease. It's a parasite.
And it's not anything you can cure for with a topical.
No, because all it does, it doesn't get in the bloodstream to kill. Yeah.
And it don't attack the parasite that's irritating the skin. Yeah. Or trying to come out through the
white blood cells.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very true. Very, very true.
Yeah. A lot, even.
Yeah, and like I said, I make a joke, but you talk to some Jamaican guys, and or some of the black foreigners, and they can literally show you. They can show you plans to go right here in the U.S. And tell you take this and take this, and if you don't get cured, then dead. Yeah. No, it's a fact. It's a fact. It's that's severe.
But then you gotta remember, like the foreigners, like a lot of the women,
they don't have
their family. Like it has to be a nurse or a doctor in the family. Every Caribbean family has a nurse or a doctor in their family,
and they've passed these traditions down
to take care of their elderly in their family.
We all in the U.S. depend on the pill.
Yeah. I think that changed around during COVID.
Like I tell most people,
I think it changed. I think
it's certain medications that if you get on them They tell you do this, do that, but in certain medications, it's a fact. In certain medications, if you get on them, that once you get on that medication, that is the only way the body can regulate that type of illness, and you'll never ever be able to stop using that particular. In the case of like high blood pressure, once you become a user of high blood pressure medication, the body will no longer find a way to regulate it itself. Even if you go out there and work out, do all these things, but once you put that chemical variant into you from that pill, the body automatically attaches itself to that and says, okay, this is the only way, And
you
then
cut off your natural
ability to because it's possibly that you may have been able to work out, change your diet, but once you take that pill and it changes your chemical makeup, that's it.
So my man died, right? My man died from Spinnaker. Rest in peace, my man Chris.
Yeah.
He had high blood pressure.
It burned the kidney out,
but
Chris.
It burns the kidney.
Yo, you remember Chris?
It destroys the kidney.
Yeah. They said, I think, and if to anybody watching, if I got the story wrong, my fault. But I think he had stopped taking
the medicine. Yeah, he did.
Exactly. Like I said.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
He felt like he was I'm doing better, man. I ain't on medication no more.
Then he had to, I think he was like doing it irregularly. You know what I'm saying? Like, he feel it.
Yeah, and then he take it. And that's what happened.
Something like that. I think that's what happened. But he was on the
Chris, bro.
He was changing his diet.
Yeah.
Even when he stopped, he was changing his diet.
He was. Remember?
Yeah,
Chris?
man.
Once you take that pill, the body can no longer regulate itself. And it's like it's a drug.
Yeah. Yo, they almost did it. They tried to do Buddy wrong, man. Because when he was off the medicine, because he was trying to regulate his diet,
he's tired. He's tired.
His sleep was off. I guess he wasn't supplementing the energy in his body. You know what I mean?
To keep
the medication had them depleted. The energy
suck him out of it.
What would be creating the energy? So I think he would have supplemented the energy.
That's crazy.
Damn, man. Y'all niggas bring up some
Chris,
y'all
that's
bring
wild.
up some subjects, man. You know what I mean? That medication is serious because that's what we deal with in our community.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
Especially high blood pressure, diabetes, and all that. And a lot of that stuff is versatile.
And to be honest with you, man, and I know it might sound crazy what I'm saying, and I can only say this because I kind of experienced this, and it's like, believe it or not, that every human has a variant of cancer inside of them from the day they're born. Believe it or not, it's in you. Everybody has a little bit of cancer in them. It's all about what you're exposed to, diets, all that, about how the cancer can start to spread or take over the body. You know what I'm saying? But you notice that, a person can have a disease for whatever time they have, and they can be perfectly fine, right? And all of a sudden they go to a doctor, and the doctor tells them that they're suffering from this disease, and sometimes within 6 months to a year they're dead. But now, if had they never gone to that doctor and never had to think about the disease they have, or whatever crippling effects it is, they live fine. Yeah. Now, eventually we all going to demise. But what I'm saying is, a big part of disease, believe it or not, and you might think you can call me whatever. 80% of it is mental, man.
Of course.
80% of it is mental because once you leave that doctor office and he tell you, okay, you got this disease, boy, you worry and worry and worryation is the worst, is the number one killer.
It's not that so much you worry, it's the people around you that's worrying that brings you more worry.
Energy, it just sucks you down. Because now you're thinking, oh, how am I going to take care of this person? How they live without me and this and that? And, and then
looking at the end.
Yeah, and next thing you know, they got you on fucking chemo and they got you on this and that. And before you know it, they dead. Or they say, okay, you got this cancer, we're going to go in there and take it out. Shit. So they cut you open. 6 months later, the cancer unfortunately is spread to your lymph nodes, and now it's in your lungs, now it's in your legs, now it's in your bloodstream.
So Why do you think? I'm gonna ask a question and I got some questions. But why do you think, especially in our community, that we are heavily reliant on that the medical field or medicine or
I don't really know. I can't. That's a question I can't really answer. I'll be honest with you.
Know shit that you see.
I mean, because all right, think about it. Like in the '60s, I hate to date us. You know what I mean? Or date. But in the '60s or in the '70s, you know what I'm saying? '70s, '60s, elderly, like especially in the South, elderly people didn't go to the hospital. They didn't go to no doctor. They didn't drink liquor and all that.
No, they didn't.
But there's a lot of things they use to prevent a lot of the illnesses that we have today.
Very true. We don't have that now.
We do. We just don't know where to look. Like, do you know your great grandmother probably drunk turpentine?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
turpentine. It
and another thing I noticed, I can tell you this too, because I was raised with my father's mother raised me, and I know it might sound, y'all gonna trip, but I'm telling you, she told me too. A very important thing is laxative.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very.
That's a
I'm telling you, she believed in that. Like once a month, you're supposed to take a couple spoons of Epsom salt.
Oh, she did Epsom salt.
She did Epsom salt.
Yeah, Mom used to have the chocolate candy.
And after you eat the Epsom salt or the mint candy.
We used to stick
hot water.
And
she gave you 2 doses of that motherfucker, and that was every month, sometimes twice a month. Or if you got sick.
I mean, but that's the same thing as the Caribbean when they
flushing the body. Yes.
You know what I mean? In the States, we use a laxative. I mean, they probably use a laxative too, but again, they have a natural.
They got a natural plant
that
that will strip the body of all of that. And she's always used to say, if you shoot the worms out your body, you'll live a long time.
Yeah, when your ass be itching, nigga, that's worms. You can't tell me y'all niggas ass ain't itching. Y'all was 19 eating all that meat. Nigga ain't know why your asshole was itching. Nigga, that's worms coming out your ass. That's worms coming out your ass. You feel an itch. You know what I mean? Those worms, man, for real. Fluke worm. Everybody got fluke worms.
It's very true. Yeah.
Everybody got fluke worms in their liver. I just found that shit out like 3 days ago. Everybody got fluke worms in their liver. That's where they hide at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I never would have thought of that. You just look like you see how you put the tissue in the toilet and say you got like a 1-plot tissue.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like you got a 1-plot tissue.
Yeah.
That's how them shits look. Them shits look like the consistency of a 1-plot tissue in the toilet, but it's just dark. You know what I'm saying? Look like a shadow.
And the average person ain't gonna expect their shit, so.
People don't expect that.
No, you just lucky I flush that mom.
Nigga, my shit too soft. I'm looking that shit up. What the fuck? Why your shit soft?
Why this motherfucker brown? Nowadays,
why my shit too green?
This motherfucker look like mustard. Why my shit look like mustard?
Nah, dead ass. When you piss in the morning, if your shit is bubbly, you ate too much meat. You got too much meat in your diet.
Yeah, your fucking kidneys is
your kidneys is fucked up.
Kidneys is talking to you, boy.
Word. Dead ass, man.
Yes, nigga, that's not.
Word. For real.
That's not gonorrhea.
Yeah, nah. If your piss is bubbly, like foamy.
Or your shit hot
and bubbly.
Or that shit hot when it come out, like hot where it's like feel like it's burning. Yeah, nigga, that's not STD, nigga. That's your kidney talking to you.
Yeah, real shit.
And everybody think the cure, you gotta drink some
y'all playing, y'all laughing, but
no.
People don't talk about this shit in our community, like, not even jokingly.
We don't want to.
I see motherfuckers is ashamed to say, I got a problem.
I got a problem.
Yeah, a lot of alcoholics.
Average man ain't going to the doctor anyway. Black or white. We don't go to their.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I had that problem.
We don't go to their roll our ass.
I had that problem.
You right next to death.
You go get checked up, man. Go get checked. I mean, once you gotta get that probe, it changes everything. You got the probe yet?
I had the probe when I was 30.
30?
Yeah.
You know, that was the old probe.
Precancerous to see if you to make
You
sure
had
I
a
didn't
finger?
figure it out and make sure I was
all more stories
make
about all of
And see
Now you got the
now,
little camera shit.
let me say this too. Let me say this because I know this too. Let me say this too. They do not have to do that shit anymore. Okay, that is the barbaric way.
Nah, that's what I said. They got the camera.
No, not even that. That is the barbaric way. Period. And they're not gonna tell you this.
Yeah,
but they can take your stool sample and tell you exactly what the fuck is going on.
Wow.
It's a fact. It is a fact. That shit is that shit they doing with the camera and the finger. That shit does not have to be done. You can take a stool. You can give them a stool sample, and just in your stool, they can do a metabolic research and they can tell you anything that's wrong with you.
Wow. To an extent, they can't. They can't predict the polyps.
No, and that's a fact. But they can.
You can have. I mean, even though you
the scope, the scope will tell you
got polyps.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean. They can't detect the polyps.
Well, let me say, and like I said, from the stool sample,
they can tell you.
They can almost tell you. Yeah, they can say, look, we see that. And let me say this.
Potential.
Yes, the stool sample can tell them if they need to go with the probe. Yeah, because they can see if there are precancerous signs from your stool. Yeah. They can see, they can tell, okay.
I didn't know that, but I mean, now that you're saying it, it fucking makes sense.
Will tell you the levels of what's in your body. Yeah. And then they say, okay, well, based on what we see from your stool samples, we need to do a camera. We need to see if you have polyps.
And now that you say that, I did see a video of a girl sending her stool sample.
It's a company right now that does it.
Wow.
A lot of us don't watch a lot of TV, but there's actually two companies now that do it, where you contact them and they send you the kit, the
box,
and all that, and you send it to them, and then they send you back everything and tell you the iron levels.
I believe. I'm not that I believe it. I'm recollecting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you might possibly have heart problems. You could have this. I mean, and it runs a test for everyone.
I mean, the video didn't go to that extent, but yes, it was like a joking thing.
Yeah,
but she was riding with her friend because she was driving, and her friend picked up the stool sample and like opened it and like,
what the fuck is this?
Tell me you that shit
in the bag, and the box shit in the box.
She was trying to tell her where she was going and what she was doing. You know what I mean? On the ride, she was going to send this shit off.
And number one,
don't open it. She opened it.
And the thing for black males is number one thing is the reason why we die from so much cancer like that is because we don't want to go and get the scope or get the check. So now there's a way where you can be checked for these types of cancers. Just through your stools, because you don't want to go. And let me say this: that shit with the scope is only for motherfuckers who got insurance. See, true. Because they issue insurance hard for that shit. Now, if you ain't got no insurance, I'm gonna tell you. Well,
you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Yeah,
that's only for the that's only insurance carrier.
And most doctors today now already know. You tell a man, hey, look here, hey doc. I put on clean drawers today. I ain't come here for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't even look at it like that. But yeah, you're right. It is an insurance carrier.
That's scope for that shit. They gotta put you to sleep. You gotta get an anesthesiologist.
I don't like that shit at all. I don't like.
You might not wake up.
I don't like going to sleep under or see the dentist.
I'm so scared.
Even when I broke my shit,
look, because it's
I be wanting somebody in there with me, like a relative, like because I don't know what these people are doing. They may castrate me. They may take up my nut. But they may, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a high chance also too. You may not wake up.
That's what I be thinking. That's what I be thinking about. Like,
you know how nigga, I smoke weed. Nigga, my heart rate low.
You know how close you are.
If you smoke weed, check your heart rate.
Well, and let me say this because I had, I had facial surgery, and it was the same thing too. If your blood pressure was too high, you're not a candidate. You can't look. You want something up? Nope. You can't look. You get your blood pressure down. Call us in 6 months, and we'll think about taking you in the surgery center. But we can't take you with high blood pressure. You can't get no surgery. None. Even and sometimes you're a little bit borderline high. They can give you a pill that will reduce it significantly enough to where they can do the surgery on you. But then also too, for those of you if you don't know your blood pressure, if it's too low, you're done. They can't touch you at all. Yeah. They really don't want you. High is, because we can regulate that when it's too low. Oh well, you might slip into that, And like I said, with anesthesiologists, it's the closest you will ever be to death.
You are dead, bro. The machine is breathing for you.
Bro. Exactly.
So you went under before?
Yeah.
That shit.
I had to go under. I went under 2 years in a row.
Yeah. That shit.
I had an 8-hour surgery, so
I don't even know how much it was. So
I know how long it was. And then I woke up twice in that motherfucker, man.
What?
It was like
lying again. You again?
And then it got
what they give you? I be liking to know what they give you. What kind of drugs you give me? Propofol? Yeah, that should knock you out.
So how did
it knock me out?
What?
Listen, I woke up twice in my surgery.
Bro.
Yo, I would have told him.
And it was like,
I would have told him, yo, y'all didn't give me enough.
Well,
they don't give you enough.
Well, it's
because of us.
Yeah.
They slack on us.
Well,
when it comes to anesthesia, when it comes to anything dealing with pain, they think you can take more pain than you really can. And
they say it's based on your height. It's based on your weight.
They say it's based on.
And I would not even argue that with you, brother Corey. I get what you're saying,
you black,
but like I said, I woke up twice in my surgery, and the lady was like, they was in there working and shit. She was like, "Hey, he's awake.
Yeah,
he's awake." Shit, man. Man, look at me on that.
Oh shit, no.
I ain't give me enough,
bro. I think they gave me too much. I woke up. First of all, when they put you to sleep, that's the scariest shit. She was like, "Yo, count down from 3."
Yep,
count down from
and they said, did they tell you? Now they said,
they told me count down from 10.
Did they say?
She told me twice. 3 and 10.
You like the back of your head gonna get really cold. They told you that? They didn't say that?
They
said 3,
I don't remember when I got
2,
to 7.
I remember every single thing. And you know what's so crazy?
3 numbers.
It was like you're not gonna remember anything. You'll be past that shit. I remember everything. I remember the first 15 minutes of it. Because they gave me a general, they numbed the pain, right? And I remember when that doctor started popping them teeth out.
Well, dentist is different than any other, so you're gonna feel that. Because they can't with dentists, they can't give you
the same as much
as they would give you in your
you
body.
You had a heart transplant.
When you say you walk up, I'm like, I couldn't.
Well,
I had ACL,
you wasn't all the way under.
No, exactly.
You wasn't all the way under.
They only give you say as a dentist, they can only give you so much. Yeah, they can't.
When I said they gave me too much, I woke up in a leg cast, strapped, standing the fuck up, like. I ain't wake up in no hot, in a bed, and I'm like, damn, my shit must have carried over. I need to stand up and wake up. That's what made me scared. I was waking up, my bro would wake up, be like, oh shit, right back. This was after surgery, so that shit was still I wake up again, go back out, then I'm nauseous as shit. So that's why I would hate to do that shit again.
You don't eat.
Yeah,
24 hours. What?
But I had bone surgery and shit too. So I did have I did have the second.
They had to give you the most they can
give you.
And the reason they can't because every nerve in your body is connected to your teeth.
Exactly.
Every single nerve is connected to your teeth.
Everybody asked me, dog, that shit hurt. I was like, man, it was relief.
Yeah.
It was relief. It was fucking relief because I was in some pain. Let me tell you something, boy. A broken leg ain't got shit on severe tooth pain.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
That shit wake you up in the middle of the
night.
night.
Yes, sir.
Get up.
Yes, sir. Get up. Get up.
Party.
Get up.
Yo.
Dental work.
That shit.
Anything dental.
Oh, nigga, you think that
Nothing.
You think that aspirin gonna work or that? Or that?
Nah,
Let me show you something.
I be at work mad and shit on talking to nobody like yo. Being there with goddamn antiseptic Listerine. That's my best friend.
Bro, I couldn't. Hey, bro,
gargling. When you gotta do that, I went through bottles.
I couldn't even. At the end, I couldn't eat mashed potatoes.
I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. Don't slack on your dental. Anything dental. Don't slack on anything
Everybody
dental.
always say, "Oh man, I want to get veneers," and I'm gonna tell you something. If your teeth is good,
keep them.
Take care of the ones you have.
That's what the lady dentist said. Shit, you want all your teeth when you old? I said, I ain't gonna take care of your teeth.
Yo, just take it, yo. I mean,
let me say this: it takes something from you too. It takes something from you.
What?
I can't explain what it is, but it takes something from you. And I can say something I lost in that surgery. It's nice, it's a beautiful income out, but it took something from me. Something that I cannot get back, and I can't take to this day. Man. It's something deep mentally. And let me say this too. You know, I thought like, oh, you know, these happy motherfuckers. Bro, let me tell you something. It was a point of, even after it happened, it was a point where I had like severe depression.
Wow.
For a little while.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. Everybody, oh, you smile so different for your teeth. Yeah, it was like, yeah, motherfucker, but I ain't happy. I don't know why.
That's crazy. Well, you lost something that was yours.
Yeah,
was your teeth.
Yeah.
Even
it was
it's a chain.
I kept
it's a different kind of chain.
Oh, you kept it in?
Yeah, I told him I got hey, look here, doc. I need to have all the motherfuckers check out and put them motherfucking trash cans. Memory of them motherfuckers. They were fucked up, cuz they was fucked up. Them shits was all like fucking candy corn.
Hey, yo, I love candy.
You know the shape of candy corn is? Okay, you know how the bottom is?
Yeah.
But all the roots were like, there was nothing left inside of there. It was nothing left there. It was nothing in there. You know, and like I tell you, I watched the surgeon pop the first 15 out. Like it was fucking candy. And he was just like, he was like, you gonna pass out, Lord, but he was like, we got ready, you know, he had me open. He was like, you ready? He was like, we gonna start doing this, right? Oh, and Buddy had a little pliers.
Exactly. Thing like this.
And it got a little hook on it.
Yeah. So he can grab up.
He can grab that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, he started at the bottom. That motherfucker went in front. He was
like, watch you demonstrate that shit. Just like that fast. Lying.
There's no room for that.
There was no feeling.
Because there was no room.
There was nothing left in him.
Yeah.
When they got to the top, I was like, oh shit, now it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, this is why I went to the dentist.
Yeah.
Bam. I want to say 3 months ago, an NFL player dude died because he had to do dental work and the infection
went to your brain. He told me the same exact thing when I went in for the consultation. I flew out there with my mom's and all that. God did a thing, and he said, he did a 3D face scan. So they can see all the infection, all this shit, right?
Yep.
And Buddy came back and he was like, he was sitting in the office and he came in, the assistant came in, and then a surgeon came in, another surgeon came in, and the head surgeon, like the biggest man, came in. I was like, what the fuck is going on? He said, Mr. Smith, you are in some serious, serious trouble. He said, I'm going to tell you something. Now, you don't got to do the surgery today. You don't want to. But you can leave here. He said, I can guarantee you. He said, I guarantee you just based on what we got. If you don't get this fixed today, you got 3 to 6 months to live.
What?
And he said, what's going to happen is, do you have any severe headaches? So I said, yeah. He said, what's going to happen is, you're going to have a severe headache and you're going to go into a coma.
Wow.
And it's going to be something that you're never going to wake up. You're going to die. You'll die taking some kind of pain medicine or something like that. But the infection will be so massive, it'll kill you and it'll kill you dead.
That shit eating away at your bones.
Man, listen, all of this shit right here, I had nasal flaps, all that shit. Everything in here was eaten up.
Yeah.
It was like cancer. It's cancer.
Yeah.
It's cancer.
I had to get a root. That's what they told me when I get up.
I had to get bone graft. I mean, they had to strip that shit. They cut all this shit out. They cut
I ain't
all.
that severe, but yeah, I had to get bone graft.
I've never seen. If you ever see, you know how blood is red. When they went to do my surgery, my shit was grape jelly.
Oh yeah,
Purple, dark like black purple. That was all this. I mean, that's the little shit. He was in there with that fucking bone slime. I woke up, I was like, what the fuck, man? I woke up and my mouth was wide open and I could see all this shit on me. I was like, man, it looked just like that. Yeah. Purple, just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they told me. So that's why I went to the dentist. That's why I had to get moving.
He's like,
yep.
He needs a lot of work. And this was we was in like the third or fourth hour, you know. He was like, we gonna be here till dark.
That's fucking crazy.
Other people that have left.
That's serious, man.
Mom still sitting in that motherfucker and finally they rolled my ass out of there for it.
I wouldn't wish that on my.
I would not. That tooth pain. I'm wishing on nobody.
I'm teeth pain. That shit wakes you up, boy.
Yeah, we done went from goddamn
I know.
marriage all the way into
I'm about to
surgery
anyway, man. It was a good one, though.
Totally gone everywhere on this thing right here, but you know, back to anything like my man said, take care of yourself. Yeah. And even though, like I said, I'm against doctors, but don't go when it's too late. Don't let them take you in there. Go on your own.
Like you take your car to get a diagnostics, right?
Yeah.
Diagnostics of your body.
Yeah, man. It was a good one, man. Y'all got something?
Yeah, as he was. As he was talking about,
I'm like, what?
Yeah, as he was talking about earlier, you said you were gonna say it for this. He was saying, you men out there, you know, when you done fucked up and you know you're supposed to go home when you curfew. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, you know you're supposed to be home at 12. Why not stay till 2? Well, let me say this right here. Let me say this right here, y'all. Don't go home. Okay. If your curfew was at 12, what you do is, and some people say, "Oh, I'm gonna go home the next morning." No, don't go home the next morning. Go home 3 days later. 3 days. Okay.
That's like a job.
Go home 3 days.
Don't call out 1 day.
Yeah.
Call out 3 days.
You really sick. You fucked up. You really fucked up.
Make it count.
Make it count.
Yo,
I'm saying this to y'all.
You ain't gonna get paid for that 1 day. You get paid for the 3.
If you gonna stay out in 3 days, right? I provide a service for people like this. Okay. If they're fucking up, right? Now, what I can do for a small fee is I can bring you home with a hospital tag and a gurney and a wheelchair. And after you now see the first day, you were sorry, motherfucker. 3rd day, she would throw your shit out. 4th day, it get even worse. But after that 5th and 4th day, when I bring you home the next Friday in that wheelchair, in that gurney with that hospital, she's so happy to see you.
Carl said, "What's up, AJ?"
He said he's so happy to see you. You know? Oh God, yeah, babe. I found him, and I got medical record for you, everything, guys. Medication you need to take, If you want to do it right. If you gonna steal, don't steal one, steal the whole case. There's no reason to go back.
There's no reason to go back. Like, no,
because if you go to a job right now and you steal a little bleach, you steal one jug. Oh, steal the whole fucking case.
Like, did we not order the case?
The man looking at that scene, he just came in here yesterday and it was 8 cases and ain't number 4 now. Take the whole fucking case. Open a new one.
There you go. It's stupid, bro. Front office, but you only get this at Front Office Bosses Podcast, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Go ahead, gang.
Guys, it's been wonderful.
I ain't got nothing, man. Yo, thank you for having me, though.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying?
As they say, thank you for shopping at Home Depot, and I always say, no, Home Depot, thank you for letting me shop.
Hey, shit. We're gonna hit y'all with the edited version on that camera that y'all can never see, but thank y'all for participating in the live for sure, man. From Uncle's Bosses Podcast, we will be back next Saturday.
Appreciate y'all.
For sure, man.
We love y'all. Hit the like button and share. And share as many times as you can. Send it to your aunt, send it to somebody that you don't like. That's what I say.
Tell her watch this.
Comment, criticize, criticize more.
What you got in that? What do you have in that song? What's that?
Cardi and Pineapple Juice.